Yes, you heard that right. For Christmas! This week, for Christmas, we're doing a full week of Need for Speed car reviews, and that's because there was recently an update, and we're reviewing every single one of those cars. Started Tuesday, which would be today when this video comes out. Not doing anything on Monday because that is Christmas Day. Knight Rider's moderator recently released an update with a number of different races, some tweaks to certain cars, and with 4 new cars in this game. And I'm incredibly excited to go ahead and jump in and check those cars out. I've been waiting too long to do that since I found out the update was released. Cars that were released, we got the BMW M2 G87, the Chevrolet C10 Stepside, the Lotus Emira, which honestly is probably one of the best looking Lotuses I've ever seen, ignoring the VII. And the last but not least, the Golf 7 GTI Clubsport. This one is probably the one I'm least interested in, just because, well, I'm not a huge fan of the new Golfs. They all look the same. That being said, this will be the first one I check out. Starts out a C-Class, a 426 overall, 430 at top speed, 518 on the acceleration, and 330 handling. The price is a whopping $400,000 in-game cash. Fortunately, thanks to Christoph, once again, I have plenty of in-game cash. Why am I doing this to myself? I really want to check out the C10 first, but I want to save that for the next video, because I freaking love that thing, and I need to just hype myself up a little more about it. Anyway, let's get this show on the road, yo! Downtown GP, once again! Perfect launch is actually not bad. It's like mid compared to some cars, but it's really not that bad. And, I think I just figured out this is not the quickest car there is. Well, I mean, considering it's a Lotus that just passed me, it makes sense. The turn-in is kind of weird. It doesn't seem to want to turn in. Yep, it does not have very good turn-in unless I bounce off the wall like that. It is very slow in the acceleration. Look at the speedometer. Every time I try to accelerate up, it flinches like hell. It cannot turn for crap. I am losing to a Cadillac. That's not supposed to happen. Why is this so weird? What the hell? Okay, I understand this is a new car. There might be some tweaks they have to work out. But if you're watching developers, is that how the car's gonna drive? Because I am definitely not a fan of that. Oh my god, it just gets worse. The way the car steers is so off. It's like the entire body's moving rather just the front half the time. That is so weird. There's nothing right about this car so far. I'm not liking this review so far. I can try though. Hey, somebody crashed! Somebody crashed! I'm catching up to the freaking Lotus. Hi, Lotus. Bye, Lotus. Oh, hi again, Lotus. What are you doing, Lotus? Can you just pass me and get it over with? Look, I'll give me some space. All right, I'll go all the way over here. There you go, Lotus. Bye, Lotus. Bye, Lexus. What the hell? The other Lexus. There's a second one in here, apparently. Those Lexuses have ridiculous top end, apparently. What the hell is going on? I just lost speed using nitrous. Yeah, there's something wrong with this car. I think it's bugged. Well, that's not off to a great start. We got it 3rd place. That was the first time I lost my first race in a whatever. Now we got the race over with. Let's try it in Team Escape. I know this car might not look like it might not be any good for Team Escape, so I'm still trying it. And you know what? I'm gonna regret it. I'll accept the consequences. Whatever. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. It's so slow in a launch. It's the worst launch I've seen in a car. I'm usually going ahead of the AI. It's not happening. I got outran by an old Golf. And it's just as I expected, it's too freaking light. The old Golf is outrunning me. Well, until he did that, I think I'm starting to see the problem with the steering. It's almost like the whole car is moving sideways. It's very strange. Oh, this acceleration. I'm gonna kill myself. Just somebody kill me, please. I mean, don't actually kill me, but kill me. Bro, I feel like that flickering in the bottom right gives somebody a seizure with how much it freaking happens. It's ridiculous. Oh, the AI's right there. And it happens to be the older Golf, once again, taunting me. It's even too slow to jump over that. Wow. Hey, good old Golf buddy. I'll see you whenever you decide to crash to a roadblock again. Yeah, there he goes. He crashed to the roadblock. And he's probably gone again, unless he crashes into this one, too. In a very stupid way. Yep, there you go, buddy. That's nice. Ah! Damn it, son! And after what felt like a freaking millennia, we have finished with 51 seconds left on the clock. Which, by the way, that's probably the worst I've ever done on this Team Escape. Except for the first time I ever done it, obviously, which was How old am I? The other guy's going somewhere else. He doesn't even want to bother finishing this team escape. Alright, so definitely never gonna use for team escapes. No. But we're gonna try to build for a race regardless of the fact that it is obviously broken in some way. Starting with the aftermarket shop because I want to see if it has any customization. It does. It has 4 body kits. Would you look at that? Nope. Hey, yo. Whoa. Okay, that looks insane. That already feels like it's from some other game. And the Omni-Wide. Okay, that's actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. But this one is insane, and it's an absolute must, because I've never seen a body kit like that before. We have 3 hoods, got a nice little vent going for the front, more vents, and more vents. Okay, this is obviously from another Need for Speed game, and I like that, so I'm going with that. Oh yeah, we also got 4 new wheels, which I think they all look really good. I especially like these right here. These are really nice. That looks so sick. Not on this car, but it looks so sick. Okay, I could use a different color, but that looks good. Usual black tint and stage 3. Yo, bro. Yeah. It's not a good car in terms of driving so far, but it cleans up good. I'm just going to remove the plate for this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring it up to B class. I'll be right back. Top of B class, didn't take very long at all. It was like maybe 30 seconds. Overall, it's 599, 640 on top speed, 700 on acceleration, and handling went up quite a bit. A lot more than I thought it would. 129 gain, making it a 459. Now, I don't know if we're going to see that improvement in the races considering how this car has been behaving. Hey, yo. Okay, that looks really good. I don't know if the car is broken when you upgrade it, but it's definitely broken when it's stock. And typically, when you buy a car in this game, you're not leaving it stock. So maybe it'll behave differently. Okay. It's still a little slow, but it's not acting up anymore. The steering's a little wonky still, but that's fine. We'll just try it anyway in the good old classic race shape. Perfect launch is insane. I forgot to add skill workshop parts. How did I forget that? Okay, no, I'll get to that after this race. The only thing that would have been used for is the perfect launch. And naturally, an R8 is outrunning me. All right, the car does feel a little better in handling. It does still feel a little off when he turned in, but it's definitely doing a lot better. Which is saying something, especially the fact that we're running at a much faster rate of speed. Oh, what a surprise. The Lamborghini's trying to pass me. Well, whatever, I'm not gonna do. There you go, buddy. I should never hit those parking meters. Nitrous? How's it gonna act? It's working. It's working. Nitrous is actually working right. This car's very confusing because right now it's steering very well and I have no idea why it's doing that. And the only reason I'm saying it like that is because it was definitely not doing that earlier. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be saying that. Did the car just fix itself? I'm so confused right now. Yep, I think it's safe to say this car is just not that fast when compared to others. I also think those 2 cars might be A-class, so it's really not a fair race if you think about it. Okay, I can keep up with those guys on the straights, but once they start to get to cornering, obviously they're going to corner better, so I don't stand a chance. But it's a Golf hatchback. Why do I expect anything less? I mean, seriously. Alright, so I got 2nd place on that one. Wait. Why are the lights purple? Oh, okay, now they're white. Now they're purple. Or is that pink purple? I don't know. That's weird. It just changed colors. Illuminate light in the background I'm not aware of. Almost top of A-class. Almost top of A-class. This was 100% a fair race. Almost, it's halfway through A-class. And there's the proper ones. Okay, so all things considered, this car actually did really good when you compared to the fact that we're racing a bunch of A-class cars. So you know what? This might actually be a good B-class car. It just didn't seem like it because of these bastards. Soccer neon? Shit, I might put that on this car. Incompatible part. Why is that incompatible? Not gonna ask. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be white. That's why you know what? I'm gonna get that. Aftermarket specialist. I didn't realize I installed that many aftermarket parts. While we're in here, let's go ahead and install the skill workshop parts that I need. Alright, I installed Head Start, Super Shot, and Red Line. Maxed out Red Line and Head Start. Now that we got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and max this thing out to whatever it's supposed to go. If it goes to top of A-class, we'll stop there first. Alright, maxed out, we got an overall 667. 711 on top speed, 764 in acceleration, 526 on handling. Do I think this is gonna be a good car for A-class? Honestly, I can't tell you, because the last race at top B-class, we were racing against a bunch of A-classes, so it wasn't really a fair race to begin with. And just like I have to do now, because it feels necessary, if I'm being honest. But go ahead, do world loop. Hey, not bad. Wow, destroying the competition right off the bat. It's definitely not an Acura with that acceleration, though. Okay, now it's acting like I can't turn anymore. Okay, so I'm more than likely not going to win this race. As you can already tell, I'm being passed by a Corvette, which is usually in last in all the races I do. But I will say, this is hands down the coolest looking car that I've driven in the last few videos. And I don't mean cool as in stock form, it's not that cool looking. I can't stand the way it looks. But the friggin' customization is absolutely insane. The developers absolutely nailed the way this car looks in terms of customization. Now, when it comes to the other things, like the handling is kind of weird. It turns in weird. And stock, the acceleration is just bizarre. It doesn't make any sense the way it accelerates. It's like it doesn't want to accelerate. And if you're also experiencing glitches, it's not to say it's not a good car. From what I'm seeing, it's actually a pretty good car, but I would definitely not use it for online races until, if there are any problems with it, until they're fixed. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this race, and then we're gonna do a top speed test. Okay, I know I said I was gonna see you after this race, but I am now destroying them. Turns out this thing can go really fast. I mean, I was going 200 miles an hour on the straights. And then it started turning really well. And I think, honestly, either it just started turning really well, or I just figured out how to freaking drive it. I'm just confused with this car. It's not a whole lot of cars that get confused with. This car is acting just strange to me. Let me know if you guys are experiencing the same problem, because I honestly starting to feel like this might just be me, but if it's not, it'd be nice to know that I'm not alone. Okay, I thought that was something else. I thought that was like a big patch of green grass. Okay, I'm a little out of it apparently. Well, I won that race. I'm actually quite surprised about that, and I got 5 minutes of airtime. I have no idea if that's any good. Aftermarket Specialist. I've installed 500. Oh, Ford Focus RS. Achievement Edition. And for this, you get a yellow window tint that I'm never going to use. Top speed test. Let's go. All right, it tops out at 204 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. Now, what are my final thoughts of this car? I wouldn't recommend it for online races. If you were up for a... Holy crap. As I was saying, if you're up for a challenge, then yes, absolutely, use this car. It's going to be a challenge when you're racing against anybody, just because of the way it behaves. This car is unpredictable. That's the only thing I'm not liking about this car, is you can't predict how it's going to behave 1 minute from the next. So online races definitely would not suggest if you want to win. But if you're up for a challenge to try to win with a car that acts like this, be my guest. It's not good for team escapes. I think we all kind of expected that. I don't know why I bothered trying. Do absolutely love the way it looks though. This thing looks absolutely sick. They do light up, by the way, just very dim. When you press the brakes, just very dim. The headlights don't look like they work at all, even though they're shining on the road. But anyway, that is all the time I got for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, crash that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with all my videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.